Time for more Trails of Cold Steel 4 crafts. Excited to check out the rest of them. Ooh, this is Sada. Oh, I like the way they're combining for her. That is a clean jump right there. She like makes it look so easy. This one is Kuro. Oh, that's a very unusual weapon. I feel like, did we see him in the previous one? There's only, I think Sada was in the previous one, but I can't remember if all the others or the ones that are coming up next have been in the playable category, at least for Trails of Cold Steel, maybe like 1, 2, I guess. I feel like he does look familiar, Kuro, but at the same time, I'm not sure entirely. But it's cool to know that these mechas are a new thing. I think it really adds to the power levels of this game. Oh gosh, their effects are to die for. Oh, that's really smart. Using the gun as a way to shoot out like energy beams. Wait, was the blade spinning? I couldn't tell if the blade was spinning or if it was soaring like a bird. Because at one point it kind of looked like it was soaring like a bird, but obviously that's not really gonna be the case. I think it's a little bit more over here. Yeah, here we go. It was, I guess, I can't really see it here. Okay, so it's right there, and then, oh, it doesn't really spin around. It's just, oh no, it is. It's just very wide of a swing. It's like twirling like this, and then it hits all of them. And they use a lot of like lighting so that they don't have to do so much animation and effects, which is definitely smart. And they did like a lot of flashes here to make the stream happen as if the stream of light right here, this line, to showcase that it went through them already so quickly, which is really cool. And I just noticed like right here though, and then it like goes across like this. You can like notice the hilt right here. I do wonder what that weapon is called. Is it like, because he uses 2 guns, right? So does it come from his guns that he is able to create it? Or is it just something that he could just like pull out and it happens? Because obviously it has nothing to do with the mecha. And his 2 guns are like kind of like energy beams things. And he's like carrying it right here. So I'm kind of confused. Like how does his weapon work? Like how does it work? Someone explain it to me. It reminds me of the that one Star Wars one where you like put it together. It really reminds me of that. Although I haven't really technically watched Star Wars, I just know of it. I think I watched like maybe 1 when I was like 5 or something, or 4. But that was really cool. I really liked his weapon the most. I think his was the most interesting, weaponry-wise. You know, I like how they use the critical. Ooh, that was nice. They really got so good with the animation here. Obviously, they have room to improve, which is why their next game looks absolutely fabulous, along with their remakes. Oh, is this one a reference to Fate? Excalibur! Reminding me of Aratoria here. Oh, that was a weird looking enemy. Oh, she's cute. Ooh, kicking one. Have you noticed that the impact when it happens, they put in like a lot of flash so you don't have to see the actual impact, and then they overlap it with the critical so that you can feel the impact that way. Ooh, look at that dragon. Ooh. Koneko-chan. That's funny. Oh, that thing is the one that the girl had, right? Wait, so you can play as an older guy too? Nice. Or maybe he's young like them? I'm sorry if you are. I totally messed up if you are young. Okay, no, you look young. Never mind. I kind of want to like get rid of the critical things so I can actually see it. Because I'm curious if they actually didn't fully animate it because of the critical symbol that they put in, or the critical kanji. The lighting. Oh, that one was really cool. I like when they do those kinds of like changes with the filters so that everything looks dark but then bright, or it's the opposite colors technically, right? I don't really know the term for it. So if you actually know it, then please let me know down below in the comments. But I really like when they do that, especially after they use like an effect to show how powerful her ability is. It just increases the cool factor, and oh, I'm obsessed with it. Ooh. Wow, that girl. But she talks like she doesn't seem young with the way she talks. Yeah, she's definitely older. That explains it. Dang! Oh my gosh! This is the best one. Oh, it reminds me of Nanoha. Oh my gosh. She is my favorite. What is her name? Is her name written here? Roseria. Oh, Roseria. Yes, Roseria, you're very cool. I like her design. Especially this headpiece right here. Oh, that's so to my taste. Oh wait, is she part of the same faction as... I'm trying to remember who it was. But I remember there were 3 characters that were wearing similar outfits as her in like the previous games. I think it was when they were doing like chibi 3D models at the time. But they kind of have like a similar outfit. So I wonder if they are the same faction or if it's different. Let me know down below in the comments. That weapon and her outfit, oh. I swear. They know how to design the characters to my taste. The aesthetics. Yes, and you are a 10 out of 10 design. Ooh, you could totally fit in Ruby. What exactly is that? Oh, bomb? Explosion? Yeah! They're screwed! And with the explosions! Ooh. Dang, that was more than enough to show how much impact of a powerful impact he has with his weapon. Ooh. Hey, these later characters have very interesting weapons. Even his is super interesting. Although I can't really tell like 100% what it does. But my gosh, it actually really does remind me of Nanoha Ace. The style of the weapon and the way that they fight to some degree. Whoa, wait. Is he using... Give me a second. Or after this. That is pretty... Oh! That is new. I didn't expect him to actually like hit it like it's a volleyball. It's great. Okay, so there was something that I was wondering what he was using. What in the... That's very interesting choice of a weapon. I don't think I've seen an anime or even like game characters that actually uses a weapon like that, especially in... It's just very surprising. I don't mean it in like a bad way, because I actually think it's really cool. It's just... I never would have expected it at all. Oh, she looks familiar. I probably saw her in the previous video somewhere. Ooh! Oh, dang! I like her abilities, especially since she's holding a fan. It just makes her look cool. Man, that art of her. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Nero from Fate Grand Order, her Noble Phantasm. It really reminds me of that. Ooh. I'm getting really impressed with these later ones. I have to admit, I was impressed with the early ones too, but there's something a lot more refined about the later ones for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Ooh! You know it's good if it's close combat. They never miss with them. Oh! I just like the use of the colors, especially for this character. It's perfect from the yellow, green, and even the magenta. Now it's a one-armed guy? It's some kind of crowd control thing? Oh, I really like the thing below him, the magic circle. Ooh, do you see the phoenix looking thing? Oh, that's so cool. I think my favorite though is definitely this one so far. I thought it would be the Rosaria, I think, but Aurelia is, Aurelia is like really cool, especially this coloring thing. Not coloring thing, but the effects on her. And look at this. It's so gorgeous. With the feathers flying about too. And oh my gosh, this was the best part when all, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 colors? I do wonder where or what faction she's from, along with the guy, because I assume they're both in the same faction. But they truly got it with the strength. It's enjoyable to watch because of it. This will be the last one. He's screwing himself over. This guy is such a... It's so wild, so funny. The voice actor is great. I know he should like probably sound scary or annoying, but he's just funny with the things he says. Okay, so these are all enemies then. Ooh. That was awesome. Oh, she's the one that was an enemy, right? A lot of people like her. They're trapped. You know, I kind of wonder what it would have been like if she actually had all of them up there, but then they were like struggling to get out. I wonder what kind of impact that would have made if that was the case. Like right here, let me try to do it. Yeah, right here. Makes me wonder what it would have been like if we saw them struggling right here and then that explodes. Oh, that would have been so cool. Although it's still really cool here too. Ooh. Elegant. And beautiful. And powerful. It's like all three. Oh, I like her design. Ooh, it's reflecting? Oh, to make the circle. Oh. And her line at the end was so good. It gave me chills. Cedric. Wait, let me actually see. I actually thought he was Yushisa again. I'm so bad at remembering these names. Oh, Testorosa. Testorosa. Okay, so that reminds me of Nanoha, you know, Feito. I do remember seeing her somewhere. Or maybe someone similar to her? Oh no, I feel like I did see her. Maybe it was the Chibi? Yeah, I think it was the Chibi one. Was it... I can't recall. Oh, he was definitely in the... And she was also... Oh, these are all characters from the previous video that were shown as enemies. And now they're in 3D form, like full model. Oh! She is cool. They're dead. Dead. I thought he was a mage person, but no. Now it's a different dude. Oh no. That's an unpleasant. Ew. Oh, they guarded. Those eyeballs were really gross. I gotta say, out of all the villains so far, I really like that girl with the bats and the kids in front of her. I think her name was like Maria? I can't really recall what her name was. I think it was Maria Bell. Okay, Maria Bell. Okay, so that's her name. Yeah, I really like her. I actually thought her design was quite pretty, or more like it felt nostalgic, because there was like a period of time when her hairstyle, that particular hairstyle, was really popular with some characters. Like, I think Full Moon Osagashite, the main girl, Mitsuki, had that hairstyle in particular, except a little bit more than that. But it would be like tied and then, you know, in the twirly way, instead of rather than just drill hair, which a lot of like, what is it, villainous characters tend to have in old shoujo manga, or, you know, in villainous shows nowadays, isekai in some ways. But I do like that style because it gives them a lot more personality in some cases. And for her, I think it does showcase like her particular personality in the fact that she seems very like arrogant, or has a lot of like confidence in herself and what she does, a lot of certainty. And I think that hair does bring about a lot of that kind of confidence, because many characters are associated with that hair, and they tend to be very confident too. Ooh! Wait, you know what that reminded me of? It kind of looked like he was doing like a bowling ball throw right now. Can you imagine someone attacking you with like a move that looks like a bowling ball and it like completely destroys the entire city? That would be like crazy terrifying. You do not look very human anymore. Okay, we need to block that. That's painful. Who is this guy? Ooh, see, I'm telling you, those like things where they show animals or huge objects, Looks so good. Okay, so he's actually the last one. And he is Ozubon. I think it's Ozubon? Yeah, Ozubon. Huh. Yeah, I still think I like her the best in terms of the way that she uses her crafts. Is a lot more interesting to look at compared to the rest of the enemies. Assuming these are all enemies, I'm pretty sure they probably are, right? I guess who knows? You guys can let me know if that's the case. But either way, I really like her the best. Do let me know who your favorite is out of the enemies, but also the ones that aren't enemies, the ones that are just playable, aside from Rin, since I know that you guys really like him. But I am curious if you guys have others that you like. Oh, I think a lot of people also like Fee. I think that was her name. That girl. And there was like one other character that I feel like you guys constantly said was your favorite. But I just can't recall who it was. Sorry, let me know down below who it might have been. In any case, be sure to click on the playlist right here on the screen if you want to see more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!